Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Yahweh be in the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah be in the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. Now, who do we need protection from? I'm going to start with Psalms 124. It says, a song of degrees of David. If it had not been for the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say. Verse 2. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, verse 3, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. Now, these other nations, they gonna rise up against Israel because of their jealousy and hatred for Israel. But you got to understand the Most High. Psalm 17 and 13. It says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is your sword. See, the wicked is the sword of the Lord. It says, from men which are your hand, O Lord, from men of the world. So these other nations and the wicked, they are the sword of the Lord. Now let's go to Romans real quick. Romans chapter 13, verse 1. It says, let every soul be in subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. You see, these other powers or these other nations or men, they are ordained of God. See, they don't have no power. See, there's no power but of God. Now let's hit Proverbs. Proverbs chapter, let's try 20. Yeah, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. It say, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? So, these other nations are the enemies of Israel. They are pretty much being controlled by the Most High. And He's using them as His sword. He's using them as an instrument to test the faith of the Israelites. See if the Israelites is going to trust Him, or they going to put their trust in man, or put their trust in themselves, in their power. Let's get that in Jeremiah. Jeremiah 17 and 5. It says, thus says the Lord, cursed be the man that trust in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord. See, He want to see if the Israelite is going to trust in Him. So, the protection is coming from the Lord, but at the same time, the protection is so the Lord won't allow your enemies to kill you. And what's gonna stop him from doing this? Salakia. What's gonna stop the enemies of Israelites from destroying them and overcoming them? Let's see here. Proverbs 17 and 11. It says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. So, the Most High is going to send these other nations to come against Israel if they want to rebel against what He's telling them to do. Now, let's see. 28, let's see, 28. No, I think it's in Ecclesiastes 7. Okay, Ecclesiastes 5, chapter 8. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5. It says, Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discern both time and judgment. So, if you obey the if the Israelites obey the commandments, then He's gonna keep their enemies away from them. He's gonna keep the evil thing away from them. That's why in Psalms, King David, see, the house of David is gonna get raised back up. That's why King David's songs is so powerful. His songs is so powerful, and show you he has the heart, what do you say? His heart was after the Lord's heart, or his mind was after the Lord's mind. Now when you go into Psalms 119 and look at verse 72. Psalms 119, verse 72. It says, the Lord, the law of your mouth is better unto me than thousands of gold and silver. See, because the law of that's coming out of the Lord's mouth, which is His prophet, but His law is better than some silver and some gold, man. The silver and gold can't save you. Silver and gold can't help you defeat your enemies. Here go another one. Psalm 119 and 127. It says, therefore, I love your commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold. See, because fine gold can't save you. Your enemies come with AK-47s, grenades, and all kind of missiles, They're not looking for no gold, man. Your money ain't gonna be able to save you, but what can save you is obedience to the commandments. Now, let's get 119. And 101. He said, I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep your word. And what's going to show you the evil way? See, his law, his word. If you don't know his word, how you going to know the evil way? See, how you going to know to stay away from the evil way? See, this stuff don't come natural. It don't come natural, or you just don't have it into your spirit that a shrimp is evil to the Most High, or a crab is evil to the Most High, or a lobster is evil. See, these things ain't just in your spirit. You innately know, oh, I'm eating this crab, then the Most High don't want me to eat this. See, that ain't something that's in your spirit. You have to know his word and know that a nasty, stinking crab or stinking behind roach shrimp is evil. See, if you follow the so-called white man, you will suck up a darn shrimp and think the Lord is going to bless you while you sucking up shrimp. While you sucking up a nasty, filthy pig. See, you going to think that the Lord is going to bless you, but he's not. That's why King David say, this Psalm 119, 101. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep your word. So he wasn't trying to get into no evil way, because he know any of them evil ways was going to be his destruction. Now, when look at what he's saying in verse 104. 4 verses down. It says, through thy precepts I get understanding. So through the precepts you get an understanding, not some pastor, not some what your mama told you, not what your daddy told you, not what your mind telling you. It says, therefore I hate every false way. See, the false way, you hating the false way, is going to keep you from being destroyed. You hating the false way is going to keep you from the wrath of the Lord. Let's get 117. It says, Psalm 119, 117. It says, hold thou me up, and I shall be safe, and I will have respect unto thy statutes continuously. So how can somebody be safe? What is being safe? That's, you got protection. Somebody protecting you. When you protected, you safe. So for you to be protected, he say, I will have respect unto your statutes continuously. See, you gotta hate the false way. Hate breaking his statutes and his commandments. Now, let's see here. 134. Alright, this is when he bring the sword. Meaning the so-called white man, the Asian man, the Chinese, you can put all the Asians together. That's the Koreans, the Japanese, and the Chinese. You can put the Arab, the East Indian, the stinking African. It says, this Psalm 119 and 134. Deliver me from the oppression of man, so will I keep your precepts. See, the oppression of men, how he gonna deliver you from them? Because you keeping his precepts. See, That goes against all this 613. It ain't just 613 commandments, man. All the precepts. See, from Genesis to Maccabees, the whole Apocrypha, those 80 books, all of those 80 books is the precept that you got to keep. You just can't keep 60 and think you're going to get some kind of understanding. Because you say, through thy precepts do I get an understanding. Okay. Now, 155. Psalm 119, 155, it says, salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not your statutes. See, the wicked is not going to care nothing about no Bible, man. They don't care nothing about no God. See, they ain't studying none of that crap. It says, where we at? 55. Now that wicked goes for two groups of people. It goes for the Edomites, the so-called white man, and it goes for the 2/3 Negroes, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's a salvation. So to be saved, that's far away from the wicked. The wicked can't get close to salvation. See? The so-called white man, he can't get close to salvation. A wicked behind 2/3 Negro, he can't get close to salvation. Now, let's go to Psalms 119, 165. It says, great peace have they which love your law, and nothing shall offend them. So nothing is going to defend one of the elect that's trying to keep his commandments, that's hating every false way, that's hating every evil way, that's loving his law better than gold. See, he's gonna have great peace. Okay. Now let's get what I started with 124. He's gonna have great peace. Now, let's see. Oh, let me get that Isaiah 54. Because this is the time that we running into now. Now you see Russia and these allies, they starting to pick up, it's starting to get hot. Because it was a cold war, now it's going to be a hot war. Isaiah 54, Salakia. Isaiah 54, verse 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. See that waster going to that nuclear missile. And that smith goes into the scientists, these Edomite scientists, or Hamite scientists, Arab, East Indians, Moab, Ammon, Japanese, Chinese. It don't matter what scientists that you throw in there. The Most High created them. And he created them to create the waster. But look at verse 17. It say, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. So this weapon that he's creating is being created for the wicked. That's why he say the wicked, salvation is far from the wicked. Now let's hit Ecclesiastes 40. Ecclesiastes 40, verse 9. It says, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. Verse 10. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. See, the flood came for the wicked. This nuclear fire, this nuclear holocaust is going to come for the wicked. And any weapon, see, any weapon that's formed, any army that's formed is made for the wicked. See, it's not made for the righteous. That takes me to Psalm, 91? Yeah, that's Psalm 91. See, the righteous, the elect, they are a special class. These are weapons and armies and enemies is not created for the righteous, those who hate the evil way. Psalm 91, it say, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay. Verse 2, he say, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Verse 3, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Okay, so he's going to deliver the elect. Let me jump down to verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at your side and 10,000 at your right, but it shall not come near you. See, that's the Psalm 91 verse 7. So when those nuclear missiles come, or the war break out, or all hell break loose in the street, it's not going to be for the righteous. It's not going to be for the elect Israelites that's keeping his precepts. Look at let me get verse 10 and 11. It's still in Psalm 91. It says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Verse 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all your ways. Verse 12, they shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Now see, the angels, when they come get the elect, and they're going to have them in their hands. Let's get that in Matthew. Matthew 21:31. It says, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds from one end of heaven to the other. So that's how the angels is going to have the elect in their hand. Now, Isaiah 26 and 20. It says, "Come, my people," talking about the elect, "enter thou into your chambers, and shut your doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed." See, that indignation is those nuclear missiles. See, the indignation is those nuclear missiles that's being shot by Russia and the rest of the NATO and the 10 Edomite kings. It says, "Enter into thy chambers." Now that's these UFOs that they see flying around every day. See, it's not one day that's going by that they not seeing the UFOs fly in the sky. See, they got battleships, they got planes, and they got radars that cover the whole sky. They got satellites that cover the sky. So they not hiding from the elect. The elect know that they're there. Psalm 60 verse 8. It says, "Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as a dove to their windows?" Who are those? Who are those UFOs? Those are the angels that's going to grab the elect in their arms or in their hand. Like Psalm 91 was talking about. Let's go back to Psalm 91. Verse 9, verse 10, no, verse 11. It says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all your ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands." See, they're not going to have hands and scoop up. You're not going to see no hands come out the sky and they're going to scoop up people. No. It ain't talking about no hands. It's talking about the UFOs, the chariots of Israel. That's why I say, enter to the chamber. What was that? Isaiah 26 and 20. "Enter into the chamber, shut the doors until the indignation comes." See? Until those nuclear missiles hit and destroy Babylon the Great, America. Okay. Now let me put in okay, let's see here. Look at Ecclesiasticus 34:16. It says, "For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from the heat." And what's that main heat? That fire. See, that fire that's coming with those nuclear missiles. It says a defense from heat, a cover from the sun at noon, and a preservation from stumbling, and help from falling. See? So this is how the elect is going to be protected by the Lord. Okay. Now the Maccabees talk about when the armies had came against Israel, and he was telling them to fight to the death. Let me start at verse 14. This is 2nd Maccabees chapter 13, verse 14. So when he had commanded all to the creator of the world and exalted his soldiers to fight manfully, even unto the death, for the laws, the temple, the city, the country, and the commonwealth, he camped by Modin. 15. And having given the watchword to them that were about him, victory is of God. With the most valiant and choice young men, he went into the king's tent by night, and slew in the camp about 4,000 men, and the chiefest of the elephant, with all that were upon him. Verse 16. And at last they filled the camp. He said, and at last they filled the camp with fear and tumult, and departed with good success. 17. This was done in the break of day, because the protection of the Lord did help him. He defeated that army. He went in there and defeated the enemy because the Lord was protecting him. See? And he was fighting what? For the laws, and for the temple, and for the city and the country, for his nation. He was fighting for his nation. He was fighting for the law. See, this is why he had protection from the Lord. This is why the Lord helped him. And he started it off. He said, so when he had committed all to the creator of the world. How did he commit all to the creator of the world? See, Judas, he would always go and pray and fast. Look at, jump up to verse 12. This is 2nd Maccabees 13 and 12.